what are the movies that we should be watching on July 4th. This is a new segment I would like to call Mildly Interesting Movies. You know how, like, during the holiday season, you're always like, there are these movies that I love and we should watch, and we watch them over and over again. And then for you, there's Halloween. You're like, oh, I should watch these scary movies. I should watch these zombie movies.
But that's not what we're talking about today, right?
It's July 4th in the United States. What movies are really quintessential July 4th movies? Not patriotic movies, but movies like Die Hard or Scrooged that occur on the day that you're celebrating or that you have off.
We came up with one.
I think it was a pretty obvious one.
Independence Day.
Right?
On Independence Day.
Yeah. We don't really recognize the second reboot of Independence Day, so we're talking more about
I forgot that they made that. So I don't know if I've seen it.
Ooh, maybe we should do an Independence Day double feature. That was the only movie we could come up with. So what do you think?
4th of July, which I've only seen once and I don't remember it. Rick says doesn't take place on the 4th of July. Is the main character born on the 4th? I actually don't even remember what this movie is about.
It's a story about a Vietnam vet played by Tom Cruise, and he is born on the 4th of July. So there's all this like patriotic blah, blah.
So that's a patriotic movie. That's not.
And then how the country doesn't support veterans. So
very accurate.
But it's not a 4th of July movie. What do you think that led me to do, Cami?
Google
research. We call it research around here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whether I'm typing it into Google or Chat GPT or whatever, it's called research. Research is the euphemism.
What did you come up with in your extensive research?
I'm glad you asked, because there are two other movies that one is like, okay, so Independence Day, obvious. Everybody watching this video is like, obviously Independence Day. Why are we even watching this? But the other two, maybe not so obvious as July 4th day of movies.
Are either of them a zombie horror movie?
No, I didn't find any zombie horror movies. But the second one could seem obvious, and I would really like your opinion on this one. We've already kind of touched on it a little bit in this episode, but Live Free or Die Hard, starring Bruce Willis, Justin Long, and Timothy Olyphant, takes place July 4th.
Okay, this is perfect. We needed another Die Hard movie to add to our holiday watching list. Mm-hmm. This makes a second holiday that we can enjoy and celebrate Bruce Willis and all the goodness that he has given us.
So now we have Independence Day, obvious. Die Hard with a Vengeance, kind of obvious. The last one, everybody is going to say obvious once they hear it, and I should have known it. And there's no way I'm not ever not watching this on July 4th ever again. And this is the capper. This is the one I want to end the evening with. Jaws takes place on the July 4th weekend.
Oh my goodness gracious me. How stupid am I?
I knew it was a holiday weekend. I couldn't figure. I for some reason I thought it was like Labor Day weekend or something. I thought it was,
and like a cinematic masterpiece.
Mm-hmm. July 4th weekend. That's why everybody crowds into the little town. That's why Roy Scheider's having the problem with the mayor, because the mayor's like, I'm not going to shut the town down. We got a bunch of people coming. This is our biggest time of year.
Now it's 4th of July weekend. We can't shut down the town.
Exactly.
Little shark in water.
Ooh. So if you're looking for July 4th movies like we were,
I highly recommend Jaws. Like the other ones, we'll watch them, but Jaws, that's the one to go to. If you can only pick one 4th of July movie to watch, Jaws.
Make it Jaws. Jaws should be the 4th of July movie.
It is now in our home.
Yeah. I mean, there's horror, there's thriller, there's intrigue, there's some comedy. There's Richard Dreyfuss. I mean, what more can people ask for?
Am I allowed to love Richard Dreyfuss?
I think we can still like Richard Dreyfuss and Roy Scheider. And I can't remember the boat captain's name, but he's great too. And the mayor with all his wacky jackets. He has the wacky blazers. Wardrobe. Okay, so for the future, whether you're watching this when we released it or years gone and you're still like, this wound up in a random search and you're like, what movie should I watch on July 4th? If you only have the time to watch one movie, make it Jaws.
Agree.
If you have a day off, congratulations. If you don't have a day off, I'm sorry. Still watch Jaws. You can still wedge it in. Doesn't matter. You can make it happen. All right. We'll see you later this week with a brand new guest that has nothing to do with Jaws. But you should still tune in. It's a good guest. All right. Cool. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good July 4th. Bye.